Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well. I want to welcome you all back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be coming at you with another movie review. Decided to take a couple days off, kind of rejuvenate my brain a little bit, and I figured no better way to come back and do a movie review. Before I get started, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then please subscribe to the channel. I do unboxings, movie reviews, collection updates, wrestling, prediction videos, and so much more. So if you're a fan of those, then go ahead and hit subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you guys are notified when I do upload another video. And if you end up enjoying this review, at the end, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to comment down below, you're more than welcome to. So let's go ahead and get into this review. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of my all-time favorite Bill Murray films. Bill Murray has had a great career. He has expanded in many dramas. He's even made, a special appearance in, horror films like Zombieland. And, he's just had, like I said, he's had a pretty great career. Now, he may not be the best person to work with from what a lot of celebrities have said, but nonetheless, you still gotta enjoy the guy and his films. He's had so many great films. Some of his classics like Meatballs, Ghostbusters, Scrooge, and what's another one I'm thinking of? Where the Buffalo Roams, Stripes, Groundhog Day, and of course today I'm going to be reviewing one of those films, and that is none other than Scrooge. So if you have seen any version of A Christmas Carol, then that's pretty much what you're going to get with this. This was released in 1988, and at the time it's a modern version of Christmas Carol. Bill Murray plays Frank Cross. He's this TV executive who is pretty much an asshole. He is the Scrooge of the film. And of course he is, visited by the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. And of course the whole point is to get him to change his ways. The cast, I think, is great. You got Bill Murray, his brother. One of his brothers ends up playing like the father of his character when he was a kid. You've got Carol Kane in it as one of the ghosts. The guy who sings that song from the 80s, it's hot, hot, hot. I can't think of the guy's name. I believe he's in this. He's the ghost cab driver. I want to say he's the ghost of Christmas past. He's in this. You also have, I cannot think of the actress's name, but she was in Just Shoot Me, I believe, with David Spade. She's been on a numerous amount of TV shows. You guys will know who I'm talking about. She plays like the wife of Bill Murray's character's brother. You also have Bobcat Goldthwait. He's in this. He's like one of the workers that works at the office that Bill Murray's character works at. He's kind of working under Bill Murray, of course, Bill Murray ends up firing him, and he goes and pretty much gets drunk, loses his girlfriend or wife or whoever, and yeah, he wants to pretty much kill Bill Murray's character. You've got Alfre Woodard, I believe is how you pronounce her name. She's in this. She's been in a lot of movies. She's really had a great career. The music scores by Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman has had a great career. He started in a band in the 80s, went on to start producing music or composing music. Let me rephrase that. He's been known for collaborating with Tim Burton, but there are other films he's done that are not Tim Burton related. Like I believe he worked on Nightbreed, he worked on The Frighteners, and of course this one. So if you're a fan of Danny Elfman. It's worth checking out. It's directed by Richard Donner, so it is a Richard Donner film, and was also produced by him. Um, yeah, the cast isn't that bad. I mean, you got a lot of great actors, some recognizable faces, and again, the story itself is pretty much a Christmas Carol. They just change names in the story and things like that, but it's a great movie. Bill Murray is fantastic as always. You know, if you look at a lot of his films, especially during the 80s, he has this over the top character. It's almost like he's just being himself, and like all the lines that he has are just things he's making up. That's kind of how I get, that's kind of the impression I get when I see Bill Murray in his movies. Like, he's not reading a script, he's just being himself and feeding off other people. That's how I feel. And if you watch a lot of his movies, at times he seems to be like this over the top type of character. But of course, he has shown his acting skills. You know, he's gone on to do dramas, a lot of dramas. I think most recently he's been doing the drama genre, and you also have him, you know, make a brief cameo in Zombieland, which is like, I guess is technically his first horror film. I don't even think he's done any horror other than that. But that's like a horror comedy, so at least he's got somewhat of a horror film under his belt. And yeah, he's still acting, which is really cool to see. His brothers are actors as well. You know, the same brother that plays his father when he was a kid, his characters, when the character was a kid, he is actually in Wayne's World, and he's been in a few other things. I think he was in a Hallmark Christmas movie just recently, so he's still acting. And again, there's some other brothers who are actors. They're not as big as Bill Murray and his other brother, but yeah, they definitely are a big name, like the Baldwins as an example. You know, those big family names that are pretty much everybody's an actor. But I wish I could say more about the film. It is a film I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and if you haven't, it's worth checking out. Again, it's nothing special. It is pretty much a different version of A Christmas Carol, and you know how many versions of that movie are out there. I mean, we've got a Muppets version, we've got a Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell version with Spirited. There's just so many different versions out there, and this is definitely one of those good ones. So with that being said, that is my review for Scrooge. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you guys want to pick up this Blu-ray, it's not expensive. I think you can get this around maybe 10 bucks, maybe I would say around between 10 to 20. And you don't really get actually really don't get any special features, which is a shame. This is one of those movies I feel like Shot Factory should be picking up and giving us a Shot Select Collector's Edition for this, because I feel like it's long overdue. Even let's get a 4K, that would be nice. But yeah, with that being said, again, that was my review for it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you, again, check out the film if you're interested in it. I don't think you guys will be disappointed. Again, it's a cheesy, good time Christmas film, basically. I wish I could say more, but again, it is one of those movies that everyone has seen, so there's not a whole lot you can talk about. And if you've seen a lot of the Christmas Carol films, then you kind of know what to expect. But hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, don't forget, at the beginning of this video, don't forget to give it a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, you're more than welcome to. And again, subscribe to the channel. So with that being said, until then guys, take care, and I will see you in a future video. Peace.